Hey guys, it's Jennifer with the Family Fudge, and today I'm super excited to be sharing another fun lunch idea with you. This one's actually inspired by one of our favorite slime making YouTubers, Talisa Tossell. Now, if you're not already subscribed to Talisa and you love slime videos, you should definitely go check out her channel. Her channel is one my girls and I especially love to watch together, and I find the videos where she tries ASMR quite fascinating. I'll go ahead and put a link to her channel in the description box below so you can go check her out. Oh yes, and at the very end, Miss Lily will be our special taste tester, and she'll let us know if she gives it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm kicking off this lunch with Talisa's main course. Now, she chose some pad thai. Now, believe it or not, I've never made pad thai or even tasted it before, so I'm definitely taking some help from the store. This is a pre-made frozen version. I did make sure to get the gluten-free and dairy-free one as well because I know that's what Talisa would prefer. Now, you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below if you've ever had pad thai before and if you like it or not. I'm excited to open up this box to see what it's all about. So I can see the rice noodles, there's vegetables in there, there's also tofu, it looks like there's some nuts in there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into the microwave, and after about 4 minutes, it's looking like this. I have to say, this is smelling pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and load this into my thermos so it can stay nice and hot while I prepare the rest of the lunch. And even though I try not to make a mess, I almost always end up spilling some. Now, to go along with that, something a little unexpected, Talisa chose some seasoned fries. Now, if you're not familiar, a seasoned fry in the US usually also includes garlic salt, onion seasoning, maybe some paprika. They're actually really good. And since I want these to be nice and crispy, I'll go ahead and cook these in my air fryer. This is a way to get them nice and crispy without using any oil. Now, as I was preparing these French fries, a question popped into my mind because I know Talisa is from the UK, and in the UK, they call French fries chips, right? Like fish and chips. So does that mean that you would call these seasoned chips since they're seasoned fries? I don't know, let me know if you know the answer to that. So now that the seasoned fries, or seasoned chips, whatever you call them, are done, I'll go ahead and dump them into this container. And I definitely want to include a dipping sauce for these fries. And so I thought, since Talisa is the slime queen, that this slime colored ketchup would be perfect. Now, I actually found this slime ketchup at Walmart. It's supposed to taste just like regular ketchup, it's just dyed green. Next up on Talisa's list is some dried mangosteen. Now, I've never tried this before. I've heard that it's really popular, so I'm excited to give it a try. It definitely looks exotic. Now, I don't think that freeze-dried mangosteen is very popular in North America, but apparently it's very common in Southeast Asia, and it's supposed to be really good for you. To me, it kind of looks like a little bulb of garlic. It certainly doesn't smell like garlic. Now, I'm curious to see what this looks like on the inside. It's kind of hard to break with my hands, so I'll go ahead and cut one open for you guys so you can see. It's very light and airy with kind of a nut looking thing in the center. I'll just go ahead and give it a taste just to see. Yes, it's really good, you guys. Very sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and put a handful in the lunchbox and then move on to our veggies. Now, botanically speaking, bell peppers are considered fruits, but I think most people think of them as veggies. I'm gonna go ahead and add these mini red sweet peppers. They're nice and crunchy, and like I said, they're pretty sweet. Next up, I'm adding a side snack. For this, Talisa chose a chocolate rice cake. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen these ones, but they are so good. These are organic rice cakes and they're dipped in dark chocolate. I made sure that these are also gluten-free. I'll go ahead and put 2 in here because Miss Lily will probably end up sharing with her brother and sister. Now, in the little treat section of the lunchbox, I really wanted to add some Zot's cherry flavored candies. But unfortunately, they are really hard to find here in the US, so I'm gonna add another candy I know Talisa likes. At least I'm pretty sure she likes these. I have seen her eat them on her channel before. If you've never heard of a Nerds rope, it's basically a soft gummy candy rolled in Nerds candy. Nerds candy are like little hard, crunchy, sweet and tangy candies. To get these to fit in the lunchbox, I did go ahead and cut them into little pieces, and that's going to make them easier to share with the kids as well. Now moving on to the drink. Usually Talisa prefers water, but she also likes coconut and pineapple and tropical drinks. So I have two different choices. The first one is a sparkling coconut water with pineapple. Looks pretty healthy, gluten-free, not a lot of sugar. And then this one is a different kind of sparkling pineapple drink. I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Buddha drink. I think that Talisa would prefer that one. Now those are all of Talisa's lunch favorites, but of course I have a few extra surprises I wanna throw in, starting with a special edible slime sandwich. Now you guys, I am not an expert when it comes to making slime. I will totally leave that up to Talisa. She's so good at it. But since this is a Talisa inspired lunch, I definitely wanted to at least give it a try. I'm gonna start by making the jelly slime. For this, I'm using just a couple tablespoons of grape jelly, and I'm going to mix this very slowly with some cornstarch. Or in the UK, I'm pretty sure they call that corn flour. Now I have to say, this was a very messy and kind of a long process, and it doesn't make a traditional stretchy slime. This is definitely more of a butter slime consistency. Next up, I'm making the peanut butter slime. For this, I'm using just a couple tablespoons of peanut butter. I'm also using some cornstarch and a little bit of corn syrup. Now I don't really have exact measurements here. I really just mixed it up and eyeballed it until I thought it was the right consistency. But you guys, I would consider this a slime fail. It never really came together all the way. It was really more crumbly than I was expecting. Definitely more like a dough than a slime. But that's okay. This was still really fun to play with. It was fun to make, and most importantly, it's totally edible. I don't know how much of this you would really want to eat. It's not very sweet. I did go ahead and add this peanut butter and jelly slime to a gluten-free piece of bread, and I think it looks really cool. And then last but not least, the honeycomb. This one I find fascinating. I've watched Talisa and several other YouTubers give this a try. I'm gonna go ahead and open up this jar and kind of gently pour it out so that the honeycomb piece can come out as well. Guys, let me know in the comments down below if you've ever tried honeycomb yourself. Of course, there's honey in there and a bit of the beeswax. Very sticky, but it looks very interesting and cool. I'll go ahead and put it in this separate container so it doesn't get everything sticky. Lily is our official taste tester today. Are you ready to take a look?
Yeah.
Open your eyes.
Yum.
Ooh, does it look interesting?
Uh-huh.
I think I added too much food to Talisa's lunch.
This is what the candy sounds like. It's delicious. This is what it sounds like. Time to eat the slime.
Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Tastes good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh good, I'm surprised. This lunch was so fun to make. I really enjoyed getting to try all of these new foods. I want to thank Talisa so much for sending me her list of food, and I want to thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time.